Altuve hooks one down the line. That's a nice play by Castro. Scoring is Zach DeZenzo, and safe is Jose Altuve, saying the throw pulled Mickey Gasper off the bag. So the Astros get a run, and Altuve will reach on the throw that was high. It's now a 7-2 game.
It'll be interesting to see if the Twins try and replay that, because it was extremely close at first. Gasper just had to get up on his tiptoes. And I'm not sure if he stayed on from our vantage point, but the Twins are going to challenge it. Altuve was hustling down the line. Right about there when Gasper reached.
Ooh.
Might have been off the bag. I think that might be a good call.
You need a clear and convincing evidence to overturn it. Yeah, that's a great call by the first base umpire, John Tumpane. That might even be confirmed. That might not just be a stance. Good job by Tumpane getting on the angle to see that foot off the bag.
You've got more hope in the replay booth than I do.
You thought he might have been on?
No, I just think they're going to say can't be overturned. I don't know if they confirm it. I feel like they're always reluctant.
Either way, you feel like Altuve's going to be on first.
Safe. I've got faith in you.
I have faith in the fact that Zach DeZenzo wasn't sure where that throw was going, so he went in head first into home plate.
Hustle through the play.
He was
play till the whistle blows.
He was going head first all the way. All right, so we'll wait to see.
Even the fans here are watching the replays on their big board, and they're not reacting the way a home team should.
After review, the call, the field stands. Runner safe.
You got it, stands.
Yeah, there's no way they're going to confirm the guy actually off the bag.
So Altuve reaches.
Ball in the glove while the foot's off the bag.
That should be a confirmed on that angle.
I completely agree with you.
But it is what it is. It all works out. 2-1 pitch is lined to the left. That's going to be down for a hit. That'll score Jake Myers. Altuve to second. And the Astros scored 2 in the inning. They're now within 4. It's 7-3. Paredes with RBI number 3 on the season.
A couple of hits in the ball game for Isak. That's got to feel good. Picking up a stake right here. The Astros continue to have base runners. You'd love them to string together some good at-bats. Force Paddock out of this situation. Good job of Isak Paredes staying through that baseball, hitting it to left field. Bader did a good job of getting that ball in quickly and keeping Altuve at second base.
Payne with a line drive to left. It's going to hold up, and Bader makes the catch. Altuve's tagging and trying to score. The throw went to second. He's safe. Altuve didn't initially tag, and then he went back and tagged when Bader threw the ball to second and got in. That turns out to be a sac fly the hard way.
Altuve broke towards home plate on that line drive to left, but it was hit so hard that it stayed up. Watch Altuve at third base. Cruz Chica thought the same thing, that everybody was going to score on that line drive, but it stayed up and Bader caught it. And to Altuve's credit, was able to be heads up enough to commit to going to home plate on that throw to second base.
Little punch shot into center. That's going to be in there for a hit. Rogers with 2 outs could break with the swing. He scores. Jake Myers to third. It is a 7-5 game. Paredes with 2 RBI singles the last 2 innings.
Hitting it just hard enough, and I feel like you hit it like they throw it sometimes. A lot of off speed, a lot of movement. This is a sweeper. It's down, but credit Isak for just getting enough of it to be able to poke it out there into center field and add another run to the tally.
The Twins do have a lefty. We haven't seen him the entire series, but we're going to see him now. Danny Coulombe will be the new pitcher to face Yordan Alvarez. Astros within 2 and have the tying runs on base here in the 6th. As Joan Duran pitched the 8th inning, and now Jackson the 9th. Yordan crushes one all the way back, and we are tied up. Upper tank shot for 44. The Astros down 6. Have come back like the Cougars last night at 7-7.
Hi, Poppy. Taking the high heat and getting into the upper tank. That has got to feel good for Yordan. 2 pitches, 2 runs in this inning on the big swing from Yordan. Clutch City.
That was crushed.
That ball was smoked.
That was into the second deck.
418 footer.
Ugh. Now Twins fans are wondering why it was Jackson in the ninth inning instead of Joan Duran.
Astros barreling up. Griffin Jackson this appearance. That's going back to the home run from Yordan. Just an elevated fastball that he mashed. Getting into the second row of the second deck. That would be a sweet swing of relief for Yordan. And Chas McCormick is going to lead us off with the Manfred man at second base.
It's going to be Brendan Rodgers, the unearned runner at second base, and Chas will get his first at bat of the day. He's around to bunt. Bunts the ball towards the mound. It's going to be fielded by the new pitcher, Varland. He'll make the play, so Chas with a sacrifice, advancing the runner to third base now with one out. So the Astros playing a little small ball at the bottom of the lineup. Will set it up for Jake Meyers here with the infield in and a runner on third base. Varland appearing in all 3 games in this series. There was an off day Friday, so he's not pitching in 3 days in a row. Jake Meyers, no swing, 1-0. Varland pitched the 5th inning yesterday, struck out Meyers on 3 pitches. As he delivers 97 for a strike, it's 1-1. Twins now using their 7th arm out of the bullpen. They've used everybody but Jorge Alcala, who's also pitched both games this series prior to today. That one not handled cleanly off the plate. 2-1. So Brendan Rodgers on third base with 1 out. Astros trying to take their first lead since 1-0 in the top of the first inning. Twins came back with 3 in the bottom half of that first inning and had grown that lead to 7-1 before the Astros scored 6 unanswered to tie it up. Now Jake with a 3-1 count. Altuve on deck.
Would have been a good time to sit on that 98 in a 3-1 count. You knew Lewis Varland was going to challenge Jake Meyers at the bottom of the order.
That's wide, ball 4. Astros will have runners on first and third with 1 out, and Jose Altuve at the plate. Altuve started the game with a single. Since then, he is 0 for his next 4, 1 for 5 in this game after a 3-hit game yesterday.
Big moment for Jose. We saw the big moment for Yordan. Now Jose's got his opportunity. They're going to keep that infield in, trying to cut off that go-ahead run at home plate.
There goes Meyers, and that will take any hopes of a double play out of the equation as Meyers takes second base.
And a base hit will give you 2 runs now.
Jake picks up his first steal of the year, and the pitch missed. It's 1-0 to Altuve. Line drive, base hit to left. 1 run scores. Meyers being held up. Astros take an 8-7 lead. Their first lead since the first inning.
Tuve coming through in the clutch, ripping one into left field. Got himself a hanging breaking ball and smashed it. Hit it so hard that Jake Meyers couldn't come around from second base to score that second run. But the Astros continue to play well late in this game.
Rodgers scores easily, scoring his second run. Meyers, who's been on base 4 times today with a double and 3 walks, is now at third base as the Astros try to tack on more with Isaac Paredes. Infield still in. There goes Altuve, and the throw is going to go through. Here comes Meyers trying to score. He is safe at home plate. Jake with a head-first slide on the throw by Willie Castro, and the Astros lead 9-7.
I think the Twins are going to asked to replay this play at home plate as the Astros tried to steal a run with that double steal.
For now, the call is safe at home plate as Altuve took second. Castro cut off the throw as Jake went in head first and tried to beat the throw from Castro.
This is in real time. The throw goes down. Jake, a little bit of a late break towards home, but tried to slide away from the tag of Jeffers. Tough to tell right there if that tag actually gets on the back. How about you?
I'm going to need another look. That was so close.
Yeah, the overhead I don't think sells it either way.
They can do the old mosaic where they marry up different
TK's
angles.
favorite. April 6th, and we got our first mosaic.
Ooh, that is
It
so
like it got on
close.
there, but that hand, maybe just a fingertip onto the plate.
So close. That was a great throw by Castro to make it that close.
Yes.
This is a huge call in the game. It's either 9-7, runner on second base and 1 out, or it's 8-7, runner on second base
After
and
review, the
2
call on the
outs.
field stands. Runner safe.
There you go. Astros winning the replay battle today.
Huge call. I think had Chris Conroy called him out, he would have been out, but he called him safe. The call was going to stand either way. Huge run for the Astros to make it 9-7.
Completely agree with you on that.
So the Astros with the infield in, taking advantage by doing some base running here. Jake Myers with a double steal with Jose Altuve, and now Isaac Paredes looking for a 5th hit of the game. He's got a 4-for-5 day going.
So crucial as a visiting team to get those extra runs. It puts that much more pressure on the home team in the bottom part of the inning. Oh boy.
Now Altuve is going to be out at third base. Altuve was already in scoring position.
We got a guy at the plate with 4 hits today too.
And he runs into an out at third.
Got a little greedy trying to surprise everybody and time up Lewis Varland, but Varland picked him off.
1-2 the count.
You also keep Yordan from coming to the plate, possibly.
Yeah, that one, I'm not sure the risk was worth the reward there with 1 out. That's called third strike, but the Astros get 2. They do it with the unearned runner scoring and some stolen base work, with Jake Myers crossing the plate on a double steal. 9-7.